Hello, Chris Gray here from Total Nerd Takeover Studios. And in this video review, we're going to be taking things very serious. Why so serious? Because keeping our teeth clean is a serious thing. So let's take a look at the Oral-B Genius Smart Toothbrush. Because you're never fully dressed without a smile. So you may be asking yourself, Chris, hey nerd, what are you doing? It's a toothbrush. That's true, but it's a smart toothbrush. Well, at least Oral-B would like you to believe that. We're going to take a look at the features of the Oral-B Genius Smart Toothbrush. Now, this is the exclusive pack, the professional exclusive version. And my dentist recommended it to help fight gingivitis. And because I have crooked teeth, it's really hard for me to get a really good cleaning. My dentist also says to me, Chris, what are you doing? You press too hard when you brush your teeth. Ease up a little bit. But every time I brush, I want to clean really good. So in my mind, I'm thinking you got to really brush hard. But according to the dentist, you don't have to brush hard. So I thought, let's just take all the guesswork out of it. Let's just fix all the problems and go with a smart toothbrush. Now, in the description of this video, I'm going to have a very similar model that is equivalent or better, and that'll be an Amazon affiliate link that helps to support me here at the studio. But I think the best deal you're going to get is if your local dentist actually sells this as a kit. Now, I paid $100 for this kit, and it comes in this really nice bag. But that's not all. It comes with some other stuff here. Besides the toothbrush itself, which we're going to open up in a second, it also comes with my favorite toothpaste, the Crest Pro Health Advanced. Also comes with Crest Pro Health mouthwash, which helps to kill those nasty, disgusting germs in your mouth, which, make your breath smell really bad. Ew! And come on, nerds, you know you got to have good smelling breath. All right, next, it also comes with Glide, Oral-B Glide Pro Health Advanced Floss. And this is fresh mint. Because no matter how awesome your toothbrush is, you still really should floss and get in there good. Now we got one more thing that came in this package, and that is a replacement brush head. All right, so I opened the box up, and this is what you get when you slide out. It's packaged pretty nice. Looks like everything's pretty secure. Pull everything out and take a look at it. All right, we got a carrying case here that'll hold your electric toothbrush, and it looks like it'll hold 2 of your brushes. We have a couple different brushes here, which I didn't realize they give you so many. We have one brush here with some different ends on it. You have another brush here. Now, they're not marked. Doesn't say which brush it is, but this one has some fangly looking flossing sticks or something in it. And this one here is just bristles. And look at this. There's another one. There's a third head. So there's 3 heads included in the box, not to mention that other head that comes with it as a bonus. Well, that's pretty nice. All right, so here's the charger unboxed. It's white. So you got about a 3-foot cord. And it's just a regular standard, plug that we have here in the States. Plugs right in, and I'm sure if you're in Europe, you'll get your fancy foo-dangled plug. Now, how it charges is it's just this charging rod, and this is the actual toothbrush here, or without the head on it. Give you an idea how big it is. Matter of fact, I'm going to hold this up to my iPhone 8 Plus, and you can see that it's fairly long, fairly thick. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. So basically, when you want to charge it, there's a hole in the bottom, and this toothbrush slides on only in one direction all the way to the bottom. Now, it looks like it's some type of like an inductive charge. There's no exposed metal contacts. This is a suction cup mount that goes onto your mirror. Hopefully, you have a mirror in your bathroom, and you put your smartphone in it. And it should accommodate pretty much any size smartphone you have. And it sits on the mirror, and using your camera, it will do face detection. So it can get an idea of where you're brushing at what point. And it's supposed to tell you, you're brushing in one spot too long. It's time to move. And I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. But that's really cool. Will it fit on an iPhone 8 Plus? Well, yes, it will. Will it fit with an iPhone 8 Plus in a giant case? I have no idea. I don't have any thick cases for my iPhone 8 Plus. But there you go. It's on my iPhone 8 Plus. And hopefully that suction cup holds really good, because I'm going to be pretty aggravated if my phone drops onto my bathroom sink. Because that thing is made out of a porcelain, and that could mess up my phone. So I'm not going to be happy if that happens. We also have a coupon book in here, so you can get some savings if you have to replace your electric brush heads. So that's cool. Always like to save money. We have the instruction manual, and you got to love the instruction manual. So the next thing I did was I downloaded the Oral-B iOS app and installed it on my iPhone 8 Plus. Now, of course, if you're using a Android phone, just go to the Google Play Store and type in Oral-B, and you'll get the app. Download it, get it installed. When you activate the app, it's going to walk you through the Bluetooth pairing process. So now it's asking me to put a custom color on that smart ring there around the top. So I like blue, so I'm going to select blue. So there you go. I've now selected blue. So the top ring should be blue. Might be hard to see in the studio with all the powerful lights I have. Now when your battery starts to get low, you'll get a little red dot on that very last battery indicator, and it's going to flash. When you're hooked into the charger and you're charging up, the lights are going to flash. And it takes about 12 hours to fully charge the Oral-B Genius toothbrush from 0 to 100%. Now, the Oral-B Genius Smart Toothbrush has different modes. Depending on which head you're using, will also affect which mode you want to be in, and you have to select that yourself. Now, all that information is in the instruction manual. All right, welcome to my bathroom. I'm going to try to record this in a way that you can actually see what's going on with this smart toothbrush. In the app, I'm going to do set up camera for the face detection. It's going to ask me for permission on my iPhone. I'm going to say yes. We've already taken care of this step. We've cleaned the mirror, and we've already mounted the suction cup. And it's going to ask me now, do you brush with your left hand or your right hand? Well, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to select right hand. Now it's probably going to ask me to get the toothbrush, continue to calibrate. So let's calibrate. I'm a little bit too high here on the camera. I'm going to have to move it down a little bit. Alright, so basically at this point, it's kind of looking for my face using the FaceTime camera on my iPhone. And I'm sure this is similar on an Android phone. And when I get into the circle, you can see the circle turns green. So I'm just going to make a little bit of adjustment here, just so I get this lined up. And originally I had the mount offset, but as you can see, I need to be straight on to the phone. So I'm right there in the circle. The light is green. We're going to hit continue and move forward. So from here, it's going to tell me on which position to go to first, and we're going to start brushing. So now that that's all set up, we're ready to continue. I'm going to put some toothpaste on this brush head, and let's see what happens. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever used this brush. Actually, this is the first time I've ever used an electric toothbrush ever. So this could get kind of ugly. Let's see what happens. Okay, so each area will fill up blue and then turn white, and then you'll get stars that'll shoot out, and it'll say, oh, that area is complete, moving on. Wow, that was an incredible experience, I'm not going to lie. This thing's pretty powerful and was vibrating the crap out of my mouth and my teeth. So if you have very sensitive teeth, you might want to go to a more sensitive setting down here to where it shows a picture of a a feather. And to recap, when you turn on your toothbrush, which I got toothpaste shooting all over the place now. When you turn it on, just press the down arrow, and that will switch you to the different modes. And I was just using the plain Jane mode. I can feel my mouth clean like I never felt with a regular toothbrush. Just keep in mind that as you're moving in the different positions, that sometimes some toothpaste can shoot out. So a little bit of a drawback there. But any kind of mess that gets on the toothbrush itself, you can just rinse it off right in the sink, because this thing is pretty much waterproof. So that's good. You don't have to worry about ruining it that way. So I just rinsed it off and cleaned it. The only drawback to that face detection app I saw was when I tried to brush in the back, it wasn't counting towards that area. So maybe it's something that I have to tweak, but I may have to go through that whole thing again, but kind of go into the back of the teeth on the top and the bottom. Also worth noting is that when I was brushing, when I pushed too hard on it, the light went red. And it did that in the app as well. And it says, whoa, stop, too much pressure. So it gives you that indicator. And I'm really more concerned about that than anything else, because I don't want to push too hard. You want to have just the right amount of pressure against your teeth as you're brushing. So every time that light comes on, the app was saying, whoa, stop. That's a great feature to have. Also, at the end of my brushing, I got an amazing, yay, 100%, almost like it gamifies it almost. It tells me the total amount achieved. I brushed for 3 minutes, although 2 minutes is right around the recommended point. And for 0.1 seconds, I had too much pressure, so that was cool. All right, I am really happy with the Oral-B Genius Smart Electric Toothbrush. Blown away. I've never had my mouth feel this clean with just a toothbrush before. So I also did a brushing session in the timer mode. And in timer mode, in the bottom, you have these little widgets, if you were. I had one for the date, video news, the temperature, where I live, my local temperature, and it will ask you for permission. It also has tips and other things like that. Really, really cool. So the suction cup held the iPhone up. Everything worked well. My mouth feels really clean. And for under $100 with the rebate, or even at $100, I don't think you can go wrong. I think this is a really awesome product. Now, if you're interested in getting a smart toothbrush, check out my Amazon affiliate link in the description of this video. I'll have this version, or at least close as I can get to it in Amazon, or the upgraded Pro version. Either way, I think Oral-B has an amazing product. So thank you for spending some time with me in this video review, and of course in my bathroom. If you have a second, please like my channel and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for another great video review.